Yes, we're back. We're back, guys. We are back, guys. You walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KI Culture Radio. It is a lovely Thursday evening, heading on to 4th of July weekend. Hakeem, what's cracking like it? What's cracking like it? What is cracking like it?
Man, you know I'm here, man, trying to get it.
Yes. Like always, shout out to everybody who's watching us all across the board. Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. Guys, make sure you follow. It's so very important for you guys to follow so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to those right now watching us on X and also Rumble, Bingo Live, and also TikTok. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this lovely Thursday evening. Hey, Hakeem, it is crazy. It's crazy. I think yesterday, we're going to talk about it soon. It was a mass shooting over there in Chicago. It never seems to surprise me a listening party goes wrong. But we're going to talk about that because that's actually the main topic on today's show. But going on, we moving along to sports. Shout out to White High, the first one in the building. He said, "Free Diddy." What?
He always say free Diddy.
I already know. Let's focus. But we're going to talk about Diddy too later on today's show because his lawyers team are continuing to fight for Diddy's freedom, but things not going on. So going on to sports. So you already know. So Bronny James right now, NBA is done. A lot of the young players that's going to the NBA are doing warm up, tryouts, stuff like that. You already know. It's NBA off season. So Bronny James is talking about his potential of his father. LeBron James might be leaving the Lakers. So go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip. Do a deep dive on it.
Yeah, actually, one of my friends called me talking about what I was going to do because they seen my dad, whatever. I didn't see it. He called me. I was like, yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. So pretty much just the question. Yeah, I don't really pay attention to that stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going around that I don't pay attention to. So yeah.
And also, Hakeem also played a clip of Bronny training camp and how he's performing. Go right ahead. So there you have it, Hakeem. So what is your thoughts on Bronny James talking about his dad potentially leaving the Lakers and also Bronny training camp warm up? It seems like he's really trying to put in a lot of work. Go right ahead.
Man, he's locked in. So I like the fact that he's his own man, and I think he's just trying to separate himself from his dad. And this happens to a lot of kids who have famous dads or who dads are phenomenal. They just want to have their own lane to stay in. So I love that he said, I'm not paying attention to that. That's his father. He's going to hear about that every day. He's getting compared to him every day. It's the same thing that Marcus Jordan and all the Jordan boys had to go through with their dad being the god of basketball. So, hey, I love the fact Bronny's is locked in.
Bronny is locked in. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't see LeBron James going anywhere at this current moment. I think he want to work. He want to play with his other son. So I think he's going to stay probably like 2 more years in the NBA, and then he's going to fully retire. Because he's trying to do something that no player's ever done before, play with both of his sons. Bronny James starting to put in the work to be a great basketball player. So remember, his dad got the resources, and also he have the resources as well to make sure he become a great NBA player like his father. But that's kind of hard because nobody's gonna be able to beat LeBron James' record at this point. LeBron James is the GOAT when it comes to the aspect of the NBA, breaking all-time records. I don't see Bronny James doing that, but let's see if the Lakers able to get a championship this year. So not only that, but going on to more sports news, Hakeem, moving on to the WNBA. So WNBA is going on right now as we speak, but you got one of the players, Mystique.
I want to give you
talks about the physicality when it comes to the aspect of the WNBA. Go right ahead and play
a few situations, and you can tell me how you've handled them now that you're a pro.
I'm gonna grab my coach bag.
Man, rookies are different now.
You are constantly getting hacked by your defender playing physical. How do you stay within your game, and what adjustments do you make? This is something that I'm actually not struggling with, but learning. A physical defender is actually easier to beat sometimes. You have to use their physical against them, so I'm kind of learning how to do that. I think sometimes it does speed me up, so I just need to learn, like, I don't have to go fast to get open or to get past a physical defender. If anything, I should take my time, get into their body, not let them initiate contact, but me initiate it, and then counter movements like you talked about.
There you have it, Hakeem. As you can see, the WNBA, we talked about that a lot here too as well. The WNBA is starting to get more physical, and the women are starting to get adjusted to it. They're bringing in the crowds too. So Hakeem, your thoughts on the physicality of the WNBA?
If they could mirror what the NBA do, then it'll be more interesting for men to come and support them. I'm always say this: sports is a man sport.
Yes.
When it comes to betting sports and football, basketball, baseball, golf, we men support it. We spend the money. We come support it. So if women basketball becomes a little bit more interesting, and we could see that, hey, she plays like my favorite player, we'll take it seriously, and we'll see that. So the fact that she likes that, you know, the all the femininity stuff, that's cool. We don't want to see that, but good sportsmanship, we'll all support that.
Yep, and I think the physicality of the WNBA is they're doing something different. Because remember, people are always complaining, oh, the women are playing soft, there's not enough aggressiveness. But now you're seeing that the women are starting to adjust and starting to get more aggressive. Now you have younger women that's going to the WNBA. They say, hey, they're starting to see more physicality when it comes to the aspect of the women basketball. But let's see, because right now the game is going on right now. You know, there's not really much sports. You know, it's only baseball and the WNBA. You know, soccer if you're a soccer fan. So a lot of men are literally sports betting right now on the WNBA as we see right now, because you know people love Clayton Clark and also Angel Reed. And last topic when it comes to sports, Hakeem, LeBron James had the LeBron James and the Lakers got DeAndre Ayton down and the Lakers. So is the last clip, Hakeem? It's the last clip. Well, now with him on their side, Hakeem, it might seem the Lakers might end up in another championship contender before LeBron James might be retiring. But Ayton he's pretty good. Ayton is really good when it comes to getting the balls, especially the rebound. He averages about 10 rebounds a game. But Hakeem, your thoughts on that one? Because we were just talking about the Lakers, so I wanted to.
So here's the issue with this. DeAndre Ayton, he is a good player, but the Lakers program is all over the place. You feel what I'm trying to say? They don't have a system. And the only reason why I say that, when we talk about great sports team, I want to bring up the Spurs. 20 years in a game, they have the best winning streak of anyone, just even 60, 50 games, because they had a program. Not everybody was a star there. You know what I mean? They had one of the best. If they was to create a good program, a good passing game, you know what I mean, they had things set up the way it should be, then I could see them winning with the number one pick. Having a number one pick doesn't mean anything, because look at many teams who have it and they still can't even go anywhere. So that's my point.
I can't. You becoming really good at sports, man. Look at you, man. You've been doing your homework. Shout out to you, man. That's what's up, man.
I've been trying, but you know what I'm saying? I would love to see them win. Because look, you have 3 All-Stars. You have more than 4 or 5 All-Stars on the Lakers team. And it's an expensive team. Everybody there's making $100 million.
Yeah.
DeAndre Ayton, LeBron, you got our beloved from the Mavericks.
Yeah, Luka Doncic. Yep.
Luka Doncic. And you know his passing game is serious. And he's a clutch 3-point outside the box player. So what I'm saying is this: you got all this work, but your pointing average, and y'all not winning games like that. Y'all don't have a good system.
But would that make him a contender, though? That's what I'm saying. Like,
no, it doesn't make him a contender. You got the number one pick, but you got a team full of superstars. A team full of superstars. With that man of team and the number one pick, they should be winning at least 60 games this year.
Like, share, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all. because you never know when we go live. But we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to everybody who's watching us all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in on this lovely Thursday evening. Heading on to 4th of July weekend. Shout out to RC Florida 36 is in the building. Thank you so much for tuning in. So Hakeem be going on to money. Money makes the world go round. Money makes our pockets fat. So the good are good. Go ahead, Hakeem, not that one, but the one before that one. So Canned Goods Company, you already know about these, Hakeem. Del Monte Food has filed for bankruptcy. And remember, they are very well known. They've been well known since the 1800s.
Hundreds, yeah, you're right.
1800s. And they finally filed for bankruptcy because Hakeem, they are not doing so good when it comes to aspect of canned goods. So Hakeem, what is your thoughts on them? And they've been around forever.
So funny that you say, you're right. So the company was started in 1886 in California. Long time. Now, mind you, they cited due to the reason because of the tariffs on aluminum. Trump's tariffs on aluminum and steels has brought their price up. So they you know what I mean? They want a strategic move forward. But not only that, though, too, there's a cultural shift now. You don't see people eating canned goods like they used to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people starting to eat. Yeah, people starting to get more fresh produce.
More fresh produce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And a lot of people want to eat more healthy. There's a lot of sodium in canned goods. So, you know.
Yeah, to keep it fresh. Yep. So you're absolutely right. And then some canned good got preservatives too as well. So but just for them to go file for bankruptcy, remember they've been around 1800. But you also made a good point when it comes to aspect of Trump and the steals and these tariffs. So they're bringing up the cost. I think one of the canned goods used to be like $1.95. I think now it went up to like $2. $2, unless you buy it on sale.
You remember Del Monte used to be $1. You could go get $5, get 4 cans, and then make you a meal out of that with the corn.
Yeah,
come on, man.
That's the only thing I love them for is they corn, but now it's like, nah. And shout out to White High say GMO food cut profits.
That is a fact.
That is a fact. That is a fact. GMO food always help out, but they sweet corn. People love they sweet corn. That's the one people always buy.
Oh my God.
But they're not going too good on the aspect of that. Now, but moving along to more financial news. So you already know Kai Cenat has enough of these bloggers are pretty much saying anything in the blogs. Go right here. I can play that clip.
Go ahead and say something. Let me go ahead and say something. Nah, cause y'all niggas don't have no respect. I'm about to turn up. Word to my mother, gang. Word to my mother. Y'all niggas. To all these blog dumbass pages that be saying bullshit, eat a dick. Kai Cenat made sure every member of AMP got multi-million-dollar brand deals. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. Y'all niggas be dick riding me for no reason. Get off my dick. Y'all be glazing me, gang. Cause everybody in AMP hold real fucking weight. Get off my fucking dick, nigga. Y'all niggas is fucking crazy. All these niggas been lit way before me. These niggas literally hold their own fucking weight. I hate when niggas do shit like this, gang. Y'all niggas literally, y'all niggas be acting like I be paving the way for niggas when niggas really be putting belt to ass. I want to go ahead and say something. Ass. From Duke to Agent to Phantom to Davis to Chris. Them niggas put belt to ass every time. Stop dick riding me for the likes, gang. Like, that shit is annoying. If you gon' post something, do research. Y'all look stupid. To the inner community, y'all niggas look fucking stupid, gang. Rap House, come on, bro. Come on. Yes, I'm crashing because it's like, bro, like, y'all niggas like.
So, you can stop it right there. So, pretty much, I think you already know the whole concept of it. Kai Cenat's pretty much tired of how people continue to use his content and flipping it. So, people can get likes, views, and also comments. Your thoughts on that? Oh, but that's been going on for a while. But your thoughts on that? He can't really stop it. But go ahead.
He can't. I like his morals. He keeps it 100. It's not like he said something real true. Agent Zero from Canada, been lit. Him, Payback, Duke, like Phantom, the little Dominican boy, They all been lit before Kai. Kai really just got hot the last couple of years, like scorching hot. So I love that. In fact, he's still not drawing so much light into himself. He has good morals, and I like that. But he also gives back. So the blogs do a lot of goofy shit. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, but the blog will always do that because remember the whole point is to get people to go check out to hit the link or click on it. That's the whole point. Yeah. It's viewership. So even if they clout chasing or make up something that's false, they do it so people can click on it. I'm not gonna lie. I normally go to wrap up and look at some of this stuff that be going on. So I be thinking they true because they report a lot of good sources, but Kaisen says, hey, nah, some of the stuff they're doing they're doing it wrong, and he's just getting tired of it. To the point, Kaisen, that he did say that on the last clip, but we didn't play it. On the last clip, he said he's thinking about just removing, after he's done doing lives, just removing the whole thing altogether. Why I say this, he said Cynthia G feels the same way about her using her content. Yeah.
Kendra
is the same. Yeah.
No, she is. And listen, this
She's
is why
people too. Go ahead.
She is. The Pop the Balloon Show, Kendra G, a lot of people. This is why personally we never reacted on Kendra D stuff over here. We never reacted on the Pop the Balloon stuff over here because we already know they hitting people with copyright strikes, and we don't react. We respect their content. We just get lit on our own.
And remember, people are you gotta understand something too. People are really attached to their own opinion. Moving along to more financial news. So Hakeem, this popular podcaster, even we did commentary on him. You already know, rich and unemployed. I actually met him in real life. I actually did meet him in real life. I actually did meet Hawaii High and Hakeem. I actually did meet him in real life. He one of the coolest dude ever. Me and him like similar height, but he like a couple of inches taller than me. I think he's like 5'10". And he's a really, really cool guy. But unfortunately, Hakeem, he has been arrested on fraud. They say, according to this document here, it says he, rich and unemployed podcast has been arrested by federal authorities in connection with elaborate $10 million unemployment insurance fraud scams. That's why we haven't seen him posting in contact. That's how we haven't seen him. So Hakeem, your thoughts on the rich and unemployed man, Jonathan, being charged with fraud, man?
He's Haitian too,
allegedly. He is Haitian. He is Haitian.
So Jonathan, I don't know too much about him. I thought he had a good content, got a good speaking voice, but if you out there scamming, baby, I don't know what to say, man.
He hasn't been charged yet.
He hasn't allegedly. But for you to get racked up, for you to get jammed up on a 10 billy racketeering, a 10 billy Fed case, it's serious. So God bless you.
Yeah, and it's coming from the North District of Georgia. Revealed that it was mail fraud and also raw fraud conspiracy. If convicted, he could serve up to 10 years in prison. Up to 10 years in prison, if convicted. But it just show you that some people, like how you say Hakeem, glamour and not always gold. That we see some podcasts, you be like, man, they're doing good. Especially after the pandemic, they were making all this money. They was getting all these women, but you don't know what the truth behind it. And then for our man Jonathan, Hakeem, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. And he is Haitian. He is Haitian.
Man.
He is Haitian. So, and also they also investigating if he probably was using the during the pandemic, how they was getting PPP loans, if he was using that as well. So rich and unemployed, man, boy, this is the tough one. Hopefully you get out of this. And now that last topic when it comes to financial news, Hakeem, Bad Barbie is also the next one, not that one. Bad Barbie is also in fire too with American Express, saying that she been racking up over $500,000 an unpaid credit card debt with American Express. I don't understand this one, Hakeem, because she got money for OnlyFans, so that ain't make sense to me. She have money to pay off her credit card bills, but your thoughts on that? Because they are coming after her as well. Go ahead.
So you can't always believe that, because I remember when she said she made $50 million off of that. Like, that's why you can't believe these internet personalities. They just say this to make money off of you and to get streams. These people are actually broke in real life. They're living these
But she
expensive
said you made all that
lifestyles.
money off of OnlyFans. Remember, we even did it here.
We
did
did do it here.
was here.
But also remember, 50 million after the government takes his money, after OnlyFans takes his money, is not 50 million. And after her expensive lifestyle, and she bought with a $10 million mansion, which I know she probably didn't pay it off on cash. And let's not forget, what you think the taxes are, Ron, on a multi-million-dollar mansion a year? Remember, Ross was paying $1 million a year for his house. $1 million a year. That's just the taxes. That's not the upkeep of the house.
John, but this is what alarmed me about Bad Barbie. I want to talk about this before we go to the Magic Johnson one. It's because the Bad Barbie, she pretty much stated. Remember, she was talking about how she made over $71 million in grossing, and then now all of a sudden she's not able to pay her American Express card. I'm like, but I know some people are like that. They were like, they got money, but they just don't want to pay their credit card. They have money, they just don't want to pay their credit card debt. But to me, when I saw that, I was like, it doesn't make any sense. At first, I thought it was cap. Because she actually did comment. She said the information they're saying about her is cap, but then now it's everywhere. It's in all news sources. So I'm like, okay, if it's all news sources, is it truly cap? Do you really got the money that you say you have from OnlyFans? Or just like you stated, Hakeem, the OnlyFans just take half of the percentage and she only getting like, out of the $71 million, she only probably getting like what, 1 million, 2 million?
More than likely. Listen, I would say she probably ran off with like maybe 30, maybe 25 mil after taxes. You got to pay taxes on 70 million. If you're not in real estate where you can do a 1031 exchange or something like that, where you could pass off the taxes,
yeah,
you paying the taxes on that money. The government gonna get their money. So this is why I say this is for real. I believe this. And I wanted to say this. Why you don't hear this about other millionaires? Brad Pitt, Nicolas Cage.
They're different. They're not younger. She's a young lady.
Warren Buffett, Peter Thiel. There's people who have money. Like, why they're not like can't pay their silver American Express card.
They're on a different totem pole. And I heard that, but the Silver American Express card, if you do not pay, that thing it accumulates. It accumulates. I don't think she had a Silver American Express card. I think she had a black card. Because the Silver American Express card, there's a certain limit. Yeah. The black card is unlimited credit. So she probably had the black card, but it just showed the silver card image because it's an American Express. But I personally believe she had the black card, not the silver card. Last topic when it comes to financial news, Magic Johnson want to show people that he living his best life. Go ahead, I can't play that.
I had to turn that off.
Yeah, I already know because but yeah, there you have it. Magic Johnson is living his best life right now on the mega super yacht. He is somewhere. Where he's at again? I think he's in.
Hey, he look like he in the south of France.
Yeah, he's having a good life. He's enjoying his time off. He's just showing the people that he's living his best life. So people, go out there. I just want to show this one to motivate people. Go out there and live your life. It's a great world to see. As you can see, Magic Johnson is living his life. So I think your thoughts on Magic Johnson, showing people that he's having a lovely day.
Ron, I can't wait to live like Magic Johnson. Both yacht, but the difference is me and the gang is out there and I'm pouring liquor on myself. Like, yeah.
Oh, man. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click on, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to everybody watching us all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys to tune in on this lovely Thursday evening. Heading on to the 4th of July weekend. So, Hakeem, we going on to hip-hop. Hip-hop. So, Brian Steele, remember, Jordan talked about him. Brian Steele has now beaten Hakeem 2 RICO cases. He beat the one for P. Diddy, and also he beat the one for Young Thug. Brian Steele, Hakeem, that's the next image. So, Hakeem, your thoughts on Brian Steele is now becoming the GOAT. He's becoming a RICO deleter. Your thoughts on that?
They better stop playing with that boy. They better stop playing with Spider.
Not only that, but his numbers are going up, 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 up. So to get him as a lawyer, it's gonna cost you $500,000. Probably him just to review your case. But Hakeem, it seemed like he figured out the system, and now he's becoming Mr. Untouchable when it comes to these RICO cases. He's just beating them all across the field, man.
Look how he got on that Spider. That's new. That's that Spider. Brian Steele Spider, boy.
Everybody say he look like Epstein in that picture right there.
Yeah. Shout out to Brian Steele.
Oh, shout out to Brian Steele. He got 2 men that are supposed to be doing life in prison, and he got they sentences. Of course, on Young Thug beat his case, and now you have P. Diddy beat his case, except the other 2 charges. But shout out to that. Shout out to that, man. Shout out to that. Moving along to more hip hop news, Hakeem. So Australia provoked Kanye West entry visa over his, you already know, Hitler song. So Kanye West, Hakeem, is always under fire. Always under fire. When it comes to aspect of his songs, Hakeem seemed like he seemed to not stop. He continued to be on this rant. Hakeem, your thoughts on Kanye West? It seems like he's gonna be provoked everywhere. But go ahead.
So I said this before. Every country has their laws, and they have a right to not let you come in. So they didn't like that. That I'm even scared to say the word.
Yeah.
So they can't. You can't come in.
And they said not only that, they said the track has been removed from all major platforms and banned in Germany. I don't know. Kanye West is a musical genius. He's a musical icon. But some of the stuff he do, Hakeem, it doesn't make any sense at all. And not only that, but also when it comes to hip hop news. So the young lady, the one where Remy Ma was going after, the one we talked about, she actually made a response yesterday, and it went viral. So go ahead, I can't play that clip.
Remy been saying shit. She been saying shit. The first time she ever came to court, she was in her car, putting her middle finger up, doing mad weird shit. Like, who does that? Who does that? At the end of the day, I'm the victim. I'm the victim. And you don't have to care about what your son did. You do not have to care. But come to court and be respectful. Period. Period. I've been through the same shit. When I did something or people said I did something, I was in court quietly. I'm going to hear what the judge say. Whatever it is what it is. But I'm not going to be acting like somebody else did something to me. I ain't do nothing to you, sweetie. So what you mad for? What you mad for? I can never see my father again. You could still see your bum ass son. Like, stop. I don't care. So since y'all wanted to hear the story, that's the story. Remy been ice grilling me for the 2 little times that she came to court for her fucking son. Okay? We're not going to have the Mother of the Year award. You're not getting that. You're not getting that. You're not getting that. Okay? You're not. With your son having $120 on his account. Stop playing with me. Y'all never gonna play with me. I'm scared of nobody. The fuck? When I told that bitch to come downstairs, I meant come downstairs. But when I thought about it, I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not about to get locked up in front of no fucking courthouse. I've been locked up already. Like, y'all got me fucked up, bitch. Come around the corner. Like, stop playing with me. I don't need to chase no clout, bitch. I've been the clout. This bitch only been to court twice. And the 2 times that she came to court, she was fucking ice grilling me like she had a fucking issue. And that's what happened 2 days ago. And I asked her what happened. Fuck is y'all talking about? I don't need to fucking chase that bitch or say nothing to her. I don't care about her. I didn't even know who the bitch was when I seen her. The only reason why I realized it was her is because I felt somebody staring at me. And when I looked, it was her grilling me and my whole family. And I'm like, what happened? Like, what the hell? Like, Remy.
There you go, Hakeem. Your thoughts on her pretty much responding to everything she said about I already know why when it comes to New Yorkers. But your thoughts on that, Hakeem?
Hey, I didn't understand the words she was saying. Like, I don't know what ice grilling is. You know what I mean? Are we grilling ice? Grilling, like, when she said ice grilling, yo, New Yorkers, tap in. What does ice grilling mean? Are we grilling ice on the grill?
It gotta be yapping, like, with the mouth. That's the only thing I can think about when I'm thinking about it. It has to be like yap.
One thing I'm gonna say is, besides the point that she hasn't spoke the correct English language, so there's a lot of things I'm not able to decipher in her thing that she's trying to explain. But I can say I did watch the video, young lady, and you did antagonize her. Best thing to do is not to say anything. You asked the girl to come and fight.
Yeah.
You, as soon as you saying, as you said, just because somebody, if I could think ice grilling, just 'cause somebody look at you doesn't mean that they want to fight you. Just, you know what I mean? If you're insecure like that, to think that somebody's watching you and want to harm you, this is a tough situation. Somebody's in jail for the unaliving of a reputable kingpin that was under a RICO charge.
Yes.
Your dad was under an investigation of a RICO charge. I don't know your father. I'm not from Queens. I did read the docket. I did read his history. I know he was a reputable drug kingpin out of Queens, New York, and he was under investigation for RICO. And I pray for him and RP to him to his passing. But sweetheart, there's no need to antagonize the situation. Everybody losing here.
Yeah, I agree with you 110%. New Yorker women are different. They're different. They're very sightsee and they got that roughness to them. And as you can see, that keep it in mind, folks, this is literally a young girl trying to find an older woman. It makes no sense whatsoever. I understand she's hurt. You know, her father's no longer here. Remy's son is still here, and he's potentially right now fighting for his life, because he might spend the rest of his life in prison if convicted.
Yep.
So, you know, you got two emotional women going at it, and they're going to continue to go at it. But right now, a lot of people are stating, especially in the comments, they say she's clout chasing. Heck, is she truly clout chasing Hakeem? Because at the end of the day, is her father the one that got deleted? Is it truly clout chasing?
Yeah, she's what they call that is grief. What they call that is grief. You know what I mean? She has her father on her picture, and I can understand what she's saying. This is a tough situation. I don't know how to respond to something like this. That's why I said I don't even know what to say. All I can say is that some things are just better not to be said.
Like, share, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. So, Hakeem, we're going on to the main topic on today's show. So, mass shooting last night in Chicago. It was a listening party gone wrong. Go ahead, Hakeem, play them 2 clips.
All of this happening just before midnight at Artist Lounge on Chicago Avenue. A city source at the scene tells us this was an album listening party for a female Chicago rapper known as Mellow Bucks. Witnesses tell us as people were leaving the lounge, a black SUV with multiple shooters inside pulled up and opened fire. 18 people in total. All of this happening, just people in total were shot, and we're told most of them are women. You could see some of those injured being wheeled around by medics. Many of them were taken to various hospitals. We now know 4 of them have died. 2 died at Northwestern. 2 others died at Stroger Hospital. People in total.
Go ahead, Hakeem, and I'll play the next clip of today's update on the mass shooting in Chicago.
Well, Valentine, Chicago fire crews were here a little bit earlier this morning, still cleaning up the scene hours after this all unfolded. After 11 o'clock last night, we know that 18 people were shot. At least 4 were killed.
We need more ambulances out here. We don't have nearly enough.
How many more ambulances are needed?
At least 2 or 3.
Video from the scene overnight shows the chaos as crews rushed to the wounded. This happened around 11 near a restaurant and lounge here on Chicago and Franklin. A violence interrupter who was at the scene says the victims were shot as they left an event hosted by a local rapper. Now, investigators say a dark sedan pulled up when at least one person inside pulled out a gun and started shooting into a crowd of people outside the restaurant and lounge. That's when police say the suspects drove off. First responders rushed to the scene and took the victims to multiple hospitals. People who live in the area say they heard several gunshots.
So, hasn't been that bad in a while.
Now, police are still investigating
the hospital right now, where police just gave updates on the condition of victims here to mourning family members. According to police, 9 people were taken here to Northwestern. That is half of the 18 victims in this shooting investigation. Others were taken to Stroger Hospital, Mount Sinai, as well as Illinois Masonic. One woman I spoke to tells me her daughter was shot in the chest. Her daughter's girlfriend was also shot and injured at a mixtape release event in River North last night. Video from the scene shows multiple victims being rushed to waiting ambulances. This parent was here at Northwestern for several hours waiting for information on how her daughter was doing. She describes just the sheer chaos.
Too. Her girlfriend told me that the ambulance, when they put in the ambulance, they took her out of one ambulance and put in another one. And she said they told her that they was transferring her here. But it was several people out here standing around kind of find out they people, they loved ones, was at Cook County, at Stroger.
And Val and Tani, I have to tell you this heartbreaking update. We learned just moments ago that woman's 26-year-old daughter has died from her injuries here at Northwestern.
Too. Her girlfriend told me that the ambulance.
This is the black community. You came and have a peaceful listening party while somebody taking out the gun, the stick, and started laying up in the place. But Hakeem, your thoughts on the whole thing that transpired over there in Chicago?
This is for the rapper Mellow Bugs. I've listened to her music. She can really rap. This is a result of gangbanging, and nobody don't want to. Let's be honest about it. Chicago's gangland. Mellow Bucks is a part of a reputable block. Now, here's the thing. I've watched various videos and I did quick research. I'll land this quick. The 4 people who passed away was her boyfriend, her brother, and 2 of her close friends. Now, mind you, to her credit.
So are you thinking they were trying to get her, or they was just trying to?
No. So here's the thing. She's part of a gang. I don't think she's part of a gang, but she's cool with a gang called No Limit. And shout outs to the storyteller and the other guy, Trenches News, because I watched their news to get Trenches News and the storyteller. I watched them to get a little bit more information. She's a part of that. She talks about gangbanging and this and that. And I think a recent gang member from a rival crew had passed away, and people from her side was dissing that guy. And I think this, but to her credit, Ron, nobody knew this location. She was moving, and she had security inside.
Okay.
So she took the necessary steps. So I don't want people to think that she went out this and it wasn't. No, nobody didn't know this. She took the necessary steps to make sure nobody didn't know the location and stuff like that. But here's the thing. A lot of them was on lives. People was watching the lives. Who knows if somebody dropped their location and they came and unalived them. But at the result, this is a result of gangbanging. You're going to lose more people with gangbanging. Nobody wins in this game. You're going to bring the property value down. Our beloved whites is going to come buy it out and push you so far out, you're going to end up living on the sea.
Why has a statement here, which I kind of agree with JJ, our women has become gangsters. It seems like they are taking the main image of being gangsters. It seems like the women are not portraying it as being gangster, because you say she can rap. Her rap style is good, probably better than Sexy Red. But look what type of music she's rapping about.
Oh yeah,
the gang culture.
Gang culture. She's a hell of a rapper. But look at it from this perspective. She raps about strictly gang life. You know what I mean? Dropping bodies, running on ops.
But here's my thing is how able the gunman was able to get past the security, even though security was there. No, and started lighting up the place.
Security was inside after the party was done. Everybody was leaving outside. These guys jumped out and just say, listen, they shot indiscriminately. They just shot in the crowd. This is why
it makes you not want to go outside. It makes you not want to go outside anymore. It makes you not want to go outside. It makes you not want to go to no listening party. It makes it seem like, okay, everything should be done and everything need to be done in freaking on live streaming. listening party should be done live streaming. Nobody should be there at the venue. To me, if it's coming to that point, it's crazy. North side of Chicago, never change.
Yeah.
Never change. And
She's
everybody
only
gets
24.
Yeah. So and then she did come out with a statement. She said, "Pray up for the people in Chicago." And like you said, how can she have no involvement with that?
No, she
like
doesn't.
Go ahead, Hakeem.
That's it, but she still glorifies it.
That's what I remember. Hakeem, that's what our community like. We like that dysfunctionality. That's the problem. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. So, Hakeem, yesterday, there was actually crazy. You had like a Prince George County new fire sheriff pretty much collapsed before doing the interview. Go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip.
If you see fireworks,
and this is starting to happen everywhere, Hakeem. It's not the only news coverage. You're starting to see that everywhere. And it's becoming very, very alarming. So, Hakeem, your thoughts of her collapsing, and people are starting to be really, really, because this is not the first time we reported something like this. But go ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts on that? We talk about health all the time.
She could have had a medical issue or something, but the good thing was she's a firefighter. The average person that was in that room was an EMT. They knew what to do. Shout outs to the guy that was standing behind her, our beloved brother, who caught her before she could hit her head on the floor. Shout out whoever that guy is. Our beloved, who caught like he had caught her. He had caught her. He said, "This makes black people look so bad." How?
You're talking about the other trip, the one in Chicago.
Oh yeah. Elliot, that does make us look bad. It makes us look like savages. But shout outs to the guy who caught her. So, but who knows if she has a medical issue or she's being overworked.
Not only that, but also dehydration. That will always help people make sure, because it is summer, it is hot. Drink your water. It's very important. Drink your water. Make sure you stay hydrated. Make sure you stay hydrated. But this is not the first report we talk about. People are collapsing before doing a news report. It's because a lot of these politicians, a lot of these workers are overworked. And y'all need to make sure if you're not feeling well, don't go into the office. Hey, I can't do this new conference today. Please push past it. We can't do it. I'm not feeling too well. It's okay to tell them you're not feeling too well. It's okay. Moving along, I came to other trending news. This is actually coming from here in our hometown, Broward County. A man that was falsely convicted have now received $1.7 million for compensation.
I'm just hoping to bless that.
Go right here. I can't play that clip.
You know, they got it right.
Sidney Holmes, a free man with a little money in his pocket.
I'm still trying to process it. You know, it's been a long time.
Accepting $1.7 million from the state of Florida. 2 years after being exonerated and released from prison for what the state of Florida admitted was a wrongful conviction.
There's no evidence tying Mr. Holmes to the robbery other than a flawed identification of him as a suspect.
Holmes spent 34 years in prison for a crime he did not commit.
Looking for a car that fit the description of the robbery. They kept chasing and finding. They kept getting tag numbers. So my tag number was ultimately given to the detectives. They came to see. They came to visit me, asking, "Do we know anything about a robbery?" Absolutely not. I know nothing about no robberies. Can we take a picture of you? I volunteered and took a picture because I have nothing to hide. I haven't done anything. On October 6, 1988. I was arrested for armed robbery.
Holmes was arrested and charged with armed robbery that happened outside of a convenience store in unincorporated Broward County in June of 1988, even though Holmes says he was never at that store. Instead, he says,
I was at my parents' house for Father's Day, celebrating Father's Day with my father. I remember like yesterday, I was riding down the street on a go-kart, playing around with the kids the whole day.
Still, He was sentenced to 400 years in prison. In 2023, he walked out a free man. Wednesday, Governor Ron DeSantis officially signed a bill that will provide Holmes and other wrongfully convicted felons 120 hours of college career center tuition and $1.7 million.
So I'll be 60 years old in December. I have no Social Security. I have no retirement. So I have no 401k.
Will any amount of money make up or act as retribution for those years? Could it ever?
No amount of money could never make up for the retribution of those kind of years. I lost my father, lost my grandmother, and I lost the raising my daughter. My daughter will be 37 years old, and when I did 34 years. Money can never buy time. I'm just humbly blessed that, they got it right.
Sidney Holmes, a free man.
This is a tough one. Like how we talk about this too a lot over here too, how black men are being wrongly convicted, spending their life and the rest of their life in prison, and later on finding out that they was wrongly convicted, being let go and being compensated. But to me, that's not enough. Half of their life is gone.
Yeah, it is not enough. And I don't think not even 30 million would even say that. But a lot of people don't know the reason why they gave him 1.7 million. They'll calculate how much money you potentially think you're worth. And that's why they gave him the 1.7. The same situation is not enough. They did the same thing with the 9/11 worker, 9/11 people who died. A lot of people wasn't getting paid that much, and they had to make sure. So this does look bad on the state of Florida. It's still many people who are in the state of Florida prison system who are falsely accused, been sitting in there. Some people who have been executed who have never done a crime. Yeah. And the judicial system has to get better. There's cracks and holes in it, and we need to do better to repair them and make it a better system. Same thing with every system and all over the United States. There's a lot of cracks or holes that's very prejudicial that targets black people, and we know that.
The problem is because black men don't make a certain amount of money, they're not able to afford a certain amount of attorneys.
Yeah.
Sometimes the attorney that's already been given to them, that attorney that you already know not really good attorneys anyway. They like public attorneys. They're not really that good, so they're not gonna really deep dive and look into the case like other paid attorney would do.
And also remember, this was a different time and space. This was
Correct.
1986, and for a lot of people who's not from Florida, Florida is a very racist state. Very racist. We ain't no different than Texas, parts of Texas or Ohio, or even in Illinois. It's places in Illinois you shouldn't be caught dead late night. So what I mean?
But in defense, Florida's not the only state that's doing it. There's other states that's doing it as well.
Oh, listen.
People as well.
There's people in Louisiana right now, just like our beloved Mr. Massey, who they just caught him. He's about to do life in prison for a crime he said he didn't even commit, and he doesn't have the lawyer. He just already been. There's people in Mississippi right now who's in jail right now. I've read some cases who are in jail falsely accused just based off eyewitness, and eyewitness is not really 100% accurate.
Moving along to other trending news. So Clarissa Shield had enough of people calling her because somebody on her line she called her slow and she went off. Go ahead, can you play that clip?
I can't talk because words don't bother me. Yo little stupid ass. Oh, you know what? She's so fucking poor. Jasmine, rest in peace. It won't even let me fucking add her on a video. It won't even let me add you on a video. You must have a weird ass phone. How come I can't add you on a video? Slow bitch. Yeah. Get the fuck on. Today is not the morning. It's not the morning. It's not the morning. What? It's not the morning. If you want to I can't talk because.
There you have it, Hakeem. She's going off. And now that she got a fight coming up, but Hakeem, your thoughts? She's getting enough. People keep poking her. That girl's about to explode. Go ahead, Hakeem, your thoughts.
This the internet, and the internet is just fueled off of pure ignorance.
Correct.
Just ignorance. A lot of people don't know that the United States is so different. We speak in different dialects. Just because we don't sound like the way it is, and we might talk with a swang or a slang, or we pronounce our words a little bit different, people can perceive your intelligence by that. Go talk to people in Louisiana. Go talk to the Gullah Geechees. Or go talk to people from Charleston, South Carolina, who talk like they from Bahamas. There are some who are scholars there, who, you know what I mean, people who have degrees. Carissa Shields from Detroit, Michigan. They talk different. That doesn't make her slow. It's just a different type of
I know she was from Detroit. You know, I thought she was from New York. I don't know why I thought she
No,
was from New
she's
York.
from Detroit. Yeah, Detroit, Flint, whatever. She's from Michigan.
Oh wow, thank you. You told me something new. I really thought she was from New York. I don't know, because of Papoose. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, no,
I thought
Papoose
she
is
was
from New York.
Yeah, Papoose from New York. So that's why I
he's
thought she
from
was from New
Brooklyn.
York. Yeah, she got so that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
About her personality. Yeah, but she just had enough. She had enough of this social media thing. That was just sometimes good to just connect and turn off. Especially when you're a celebrity, turn off, because people gonna do stuff for content, as we can see right now. We're doing right now. When we talk about her going off. Moving along, Diddy update. So Hakeem, go ahead. On the next slide, as you can see, next clip, you can see that Diddy bond has been denied, and the judge claimed because Diddy cannot prove that he's not gonna be a danger to the community. So his next hearing is going to be on October 3rd. However, his defense team is trying to find a way for Diddy to come out and spend his remaining time before his due-off date in Miami, where he will have security guard and stuff present. But however, the bond has been denied. Hakeem, is this fair for Diddy bond to be denied, even though he has won four of the major charges? Go right ahead.
This is a disgrace to the judicial system, and just clear example of where people can go wrong. Diddy has yet to hurt a fly. There's no evidence of him sending gangsters, goons. He's never put a hit out on nobody. There's no documentation of him getting anybody beat up. So for him to say he's not a danger to the community is asinine. This is the most dumbest thing I ever heard. You know what I'm trying to say? For him, he's a danger to the community. Like the judge is smoking.
You got to keep in mind, Cassidy lawyers went to the judge and told the lawyer, like, hey, if Diddy comes out, Cassidy is afraid for her life, and all the other people too as well that was also a victim of quote unquote the freak offs.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes,
he knew what they were. He knew what they were for the last 7 years. Cassidy, he has her address. He been knew where she lived at. Why he ain't never hit her then?
Yeah, but remember, you have people coming out, Aubrey O'Day, his security guards, old former security guards, Cassidy, people he dated, Don Richards. All these people are stating that Diddy, if he comes out, they feel like their life is going to be threatened. So I think the judge trying to protect the people, the victim that was involved, even though they didn't win the case.
All that shit sound crazy.
It do, because he won fair and square. He won fair and square. He had the right legal team. However, people are still not liking it, and his bond is still denied.
It's just weird.
But his lawyers are fighting. But however, it won't resume no more because tomorrow's 4th of July. You know, it's a national holiday. They gotta wait till next week, Monday, to resume and see if Diddy's gonna be able to get out. And then when he comes and spend whatever time he got remaining left, and then also gotta hear his hearing date, which I think he's gonna get out on probation. So people think Diddy's not gonna do no prison time. I don't think he's gonna do no prison time either because he's a first-time defender.
Yeah.
Moving along to other trending news, Hakeem, this actually went viral. So a woman urged people about appreciating their beauty and be careful of doing lip fillers. As you can see, her lip. This went viral. But go ahead, Hakeem, play that clip.
Not ever get filler or anything like that. I'm so against it because this is the result of me having to dissolve my lips after getting filler, and I'm actually really scared. Like, I've got to face the repercussions, but hopefully in the next 2 days my lips will go down. But this is insane. They're huge. I'm actually shaking a bit. It's really scary. Do you not ever get...
I still put a bit of lip gloss on to make myself feel better. I'm deciding to stay calm. Yeah, I'm just going to ride it.
I am alive and well. Day 2 of getting my lip dissolved and getting a severe allergic reaction. I think it's safe to say this was intense. and I'm alive, I'm breathing, and that's all that matters. When I got to the hospital, they checked everything, and then that it's okay to just leave things like that and not ring the hospital. But I think it's so important. These are my lips fully dissolved, and I'm really, really happy with the result. Right, of getting my lips dissolved and having a severe allergic reaction. Actually, I don't think it's fully, but I think it's almost there, and it is a little bit bumpy. They're a bit wrinkly, but I've been told that your lips, over time, it'll adjust to being back to how it used to be. So I am really, really happy. I think they are beautiful, and I don't really need.
There you have it, Akeem. Your thought, black women, you are naturally beautiful. You don't have to do lip fillers.
Listen,
I don't understand why she did it anyway, but go ahead.
She is a gorgeous black woman. She didn't need to do anything to her. She's perfect just the way she is, but society will make you want to change yourself and give you insecurity because you want to be fit and be a part of the go along, get along gang. I'm going to just tell everybody, it's fun just being yourself. Trust me on that.
Yeah, black women love your beauty. You are beautiful. You do not need no lip fillers. That is crazy talk. I don't know. Social media is playing a part in our community, and it seems like they're being absorbed in it, but you are naturally beautiful. Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself you are beautiful, and you don't need a man to tell you that. You tell yourself that. You don't need a world to tell you that. You need to tell yourself that. Because doing lip fillers is crazy. It is crazy. And luckily for her, she is doing okay. But that was a bad allergic reaction. And now she's promoting natural beauty, as she should. Because black women are beautiful. Hakeem, moving along. So the bill, the big, beautiful bill, this is actually breaking news. The big, beautiful bill is not headed to President Trump's office for approval. The House has passed it. Go ahead, I can't play that clip.
The yeas are 218, the nays are 214. The motion is adopted.
You have it, Akeem. It did get passed. House has passed it. So it is going into law. So Hakeem, your thoughts on the big, beautiful tax bill is now into office?
So I'm still trying to understand what Trump's strategy with the big beautiful bill. I don't know what is he trying to do. You know what I mean? I'm wondering if this is going to be the end of us or is going to make us better. You know what I mean? Because I'm still trying to the fact that I'm even surprised that even got passed. You know what I mean?
It got
and
passed.
now look,
remember, you got to keep it out. Republican own majority of the House, the Senate, keep that, and also the Supreme Court. Keep that in mind. Go ahead.
So I know parts of it had to do with on border control security, the defense and energy production, and billions of dollars spent on the military to carry out Trump's mass deportations. So like $46.5 billion on the border wall.
Yeah.
Whoo, shit.
It's gonna but if we start to go, but if they get past going to Trump office, he will sign that probably on 4th of July.
Yeah.
Because that pretty much is a new monument to pretty much to the United States. Also, this is also breaking news too. I came too. This happened in California. California fireworks warehouse exploded, and people are missing. Go ahead. I can't play that clip.
Pretty dramatic, and that was just one of many explosions at a fireworks factory in Yolo County. 7 people are still missing. This happened last night. They're still missing. The explosions and fire forced nearby evacuations and power outages. Firefighters were first called to a structure fire just before 6 last evening. Flames ignited the fireworks, leading to several explosions, engulfing at least 2 homes and several vehicles. The girlfriend of one of the people missing says she's devastated.
We have a baby on the way, and I can't even risk things like that right now. He had so much coming for him, and they were saying that there was a warning beforehand, but somebody's behind this. There's no way that just happened.
It happened. Incredible. This is Trump America, Hakeem. This is what's going on right now. If there was Biden, we would say this is Biden's America. This is Trump America. Fireworks, explode a factory. Go ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts on that one? That one is crazy.
Hey, I'm gonna pray for her. I don't know how that happened. Was he working there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pray for him.
Because remember, it was a warehouse, a factory warehouse, and it just exploded because of the fireworks.
Let's just pray they find him. But more than likely, when they still haven't found people, and it's a day or two, they're unalived.
Boy, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. I always tell people, make sure you check up on your loved ones. Check up on your loved ones. And I heard that, Hakeem, last time on today's show, this happened 3 days ago. We were supposed to do this yesterday, but unfortunately we was over time, but we'll do it today. So, Hakeem, a Texas judge confronted a man for wearing a Black Excellence shirt. However,
all right.
He's not doing
Do you have
excellent
any
at all.
children?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
4, 3, 2, 1, 6 months.
And where are they? Who are they with?
Their mothers.
How many mothers?
3.
All right, that is not Black excellence. The fact that you're here is not Black excellence.
Ooh,
unless that's the name of a building. But I'm assuming it's not. So you are not showing Black excellence to your ancestors or to your mother, your grandmother, or anyone. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So don't wear Black excellence if you're not showing it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you employed? All right.
Go ahead, Hakeem. Your thoughts on that one? Is she speaking some truth there?
She is speaking some truth. No lies detected. I got nothing to say on that. She cut it right there deep. If you standing in front of her, you shouldn't be wearing that. You shouldn't be calling yourself Black.
And she even said it's like, next time you come, I do not want you to be wearing because I saw a longer clip of it. I don't want you to be wearing a shirt like that when you come pretty much in my presence. And she's right, because Black excellence means you're doing something positive within the community and also within yourself. You're not gonna just come over here because you did something wrong and then wear a Black excellence shirt. It make Black people look bad, pretty much. And I heard that the guy was like smiling and like he didn't even care what she was saying, and she had a powerful statement. She said something about very, very powerful.
Yeah,
he was paying no mind to it. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. As people know, it is 4th of July weekend. We will be going live, though. But it is 4th of July weekend. So, guys, make sure y'all go and celebrate. Make sure you have fun time with your family. Have some hot dogs. Some of you guys, if you drink responsibly. Be careful out there. Enjoy the fireworks. Enjoy the monument, the excitement. Some people are in Washington, D.C., some people in Miami, some people in California, Texas, whatever the case may be. Make sure you guys have a wonderful, safe 4th of July weekend. Don't do something crazy that we won't do. Shout out to everybody that was in the building. Shout out to White House, who was also in the building. Shout out to all new subscribers who was also in the building. White House say, don't forget medical cuts. White House, we talked about that. They say they are not cutting Medicaid for people that's disabled. So if you disable, your Medicaid still remains the same. It's only people that's pretty much that's on Medicaid and not really using Medicaid what is Medicaid is used for. So those are the people that's really getting cut. But we'll see how this bill goes when it comes to aspect of Medicaid. Shout out to Elliot that was also in the building. Elliot said, "I'm from Chicago. This makes it hard to be part of the community." You see, Hakeem, a lot of people are not happy with Chicago right now because it's an ongoing thing. Chicago is always an ongoing thing. Go ahead, Hakeem.
Elliot, I support you. This is why we need to send the National Guards down to Chicago, and we need to have. Listen, Chicago needs what they have in LA, gang enhancement. If you are from a reputable gang, automatic 40 years.
Yep.
We need to round up everybody who's a gang member, spinning blocks, put them all in jail, run them through a pipeline down to Alcatraz to make the streets safer. Young Black men, you want to thug so much, thug in the prison system.
Yep, and shout out to Stephanie that's also in the building. Shout out to RSC Florida also in the building. Shout out to you guys watching us on TikTok. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really do greatly appreciate you guys. Make sure you follow. Make sure you follow us over here on Chaos Culture Radio on YouTube. Same thing go for YouTube as well. Bingo Live. We have over 70 people watching us too as well on Bingo Live. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, guys. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side so you never miss it when we go live. Make sure to go to Chaos Culture Radio description. In the description where you can find the Chaos Culture Radio store, where we have the Chaos Culture Radio t-shirt, the hat, the coffee mug, you name it. It's all in the Chaos Culture Radio store. Also, make sure you go to Chaos Culture Radio community tab, and also community post, where we post important information as we get close to our 1 million total views. Shout out to you guys rocking with the content, coming over here, giving the pretty much hitting the comments, liking the like button, and subscribing, sharing, man. We really do greatly appreciate you guys so very much. Last month was one of our biggest months. You guys really came over here and rock with us. We really do greatly appreciate you guys. Shout out to also Prince Hakeem new book as well. Raising Kings is out now. Guys, go ahead, copy yourself a copy. Support this black author right here. And also his album is out now too as well. The QR code is in the back in the community tab. You can click on it and lead you guys right over to the album. Guys, enjoy y'all 4th of July weekend. We will be going live tomorrow. We will see you guys tomorrow. But be safe out there. Be safe. Be safe. Thank you for tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio. We over